Whoa, what's up? It's episode 104.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got it right this time. For the TEP, this is Transferable Experience Podcast. I'm here, Julius or Juju, whatever you want to call me. Got my brothers here. How y'all doing, man? Bull to my left. How you doing?
Feeling good, man. Chilling.
Got Ed across the table.
Whoa.
And we here today for another episode, man. You know me, I'm gonna get the temperature of the room. Where is everybody's levels at right now? Where your levels? Where your levels? High, low, medium, depleted.
Yeah.
I'm probably like somewhere in between, like midway.
Okay.
Yeah,
going steady.
Okay,
Yeah,
he going steady.
Yeah,
He going steady.
I hold my head above water.
Okay.
Okay.
Ed?
I'm fighting for my life.
Y'all killing me with this.
I'm saying you asked for that temperature.
I'm not good.
I'm not okay.
I'm dying, Monty.
I am not okay.
You're not okay, brother. Dude. What's going on?
Man, I just don't know. I've been just trying to get it together all week, but it's been taking me all week and still not together. And then I told you before the podcast, man, I got back late Sunday. I couldn't really go grocery shopping like I needed to.
Yeah.
Which that threw me off. Then late Sunday, laptop wasn't working. So then that threw my Monday off because now I got to go figure out why my laptop not working. Then Tuesday, my headphones started being weird. And it was like, bro, if you would have just did this when I was at the Apple store already,
I'd have been fine.
2 for 1. I wouldn't have cared. But now it's that.
Yeah.
Then I told you it all was a spiral because it was like I ended up going run late Tuesday, and I don't stretch a lot, but I do kind of warm myself up. But I just kind of had to hit the ground running because I was already behind and I was losing daylight because I like to run outside. Then my leg had got tight. I was running slow though. Like that was the slowest 2 miles I ever run, but my leg just felt like weird and kind of tight. And then that was after the 2 miles when it started hurting during the 2 miles a little bit, but it was like, how you might
push through.
When you be running, it's like it's a little thing. But then I was like, dang, no, this like sore like it ain't like I just finished and it's like a delayed onset sore, and it's like this hurt now. And then Wednesday I was like just doing regular like day motions and it like was hurting, and I thought it was my calf. And then like I was like, well, I can't run today. I know Wednesday I was like, well, I can't run, but let me just try to get on the Stairmaster to get a little cardio in. I was like, oh no, this hurt too. And then today I was at work and I was kind of telling them what I was going through. I was like, yeah, I think it's like the back of my calf. And then my coworker was like, well, my Achilles tendon hurting, and he pointed to that. And I was like, oh well, no, that's what's hurting. Then I went and did my Googles, and I was like, oh no, it's my Achilles tendon. Tight as heck, because I've been trying to. When I soaked a little bit, it helped, but I had the Thorogun and I tried to do that, and that did not.
It didn't help.
No, it made it feel worse.
Oh no!
That don't even sound like.
But that's
the thing that like vibrate.
That's the legit.
Yeah. But I was like, nah, you're supposed to be doing stretches and stuff for the Achilles tendon, but that mug is sore. Like just And I know I was already going through my wrist thing. I can't even like that. Is the overwhelming pain in my body now.
Yeah.
Then, like I said, I didn't have the food I needed this week. And like I had broke down yesterday since I didn't do my cardio. My workout didn't take as long. I was like, well, let me go to the grocery store and just get what I need for the week. I mean, it's only 2 days left, but I'm down bad, bro. I need to like,
I'm about to say,
I need to get some law and order going on. So went to the store, got what I needed for the week. Then I was like, keep in mind, it's just 2 days, but I needed stuff that bad. So I'm trying to eat more protein. Then got my stuff, felt good about today. I was like, oh man, I can, because I didn't have oatmeal this week. I didn't have any. So it was like I was hungry all day, and then so I was like, okay, man, I'm gonna make me some oatmeal today. And I even got me some cow's milk to really dress it up. I was like, I don't keep that.
Different.
I don't keep that.
You got the udder.
I don't keep that. But I was like, man, I'm at the store. I was at the store yesterday. I was like, man, I might as well just get everything, Right. Man, I'm thinking, I was like, man, I got my little bowl. Where I'm going to make my oatmeal at? Because we got like a big kitchen. Mm-hmm. There's like a full size kind of break room. Then we got like a little small one that just really got a refrigerator and a mini fridge. And so I'm gonna take it to the little mini fridge. I went and I was like, wait, where's my box of oatmeal? Left that in my fruit, the other fruit that I bought at home.
No.
And I was like, bro, come on.
Oh,
bro.
man.
Just what, and it was wild because people
It just don't stop.
My coworker asked me, she was like, hey, Edward, did you finally get your food that you needed? And I was like, yeah, I actually did. So I was like, it took me to Thursday to get it together, but at least I got my stuff. Then I went and was like, oh, I forgot my oatmeal.
It's not even
fruit.
here.
I was
It's
like,
not
bro,
even here.
So Friday, hopefully tomorrow, y'all, I'll be together fine.
Be okay.
But that's what I be saying, man. Like, I don't understand how people live like that during the week. Because my Sunday is when I like take care, or Saturday if I'm bored and got time. But Sunday typically when I go grocery shopping, get what I need for the week to set me up for the week.
Yeah,
and I be needing that because I've been so off balance this week because I
ain't nothing in order.
Nothing's in order, bro. The only thing that's
Sunday
going,
pop off your routine,
bro. The only thing
that gonna give you your
the only thing that's going well is work. I mean, well, I guess that's a good thing. Can't so
can't complain.
Yeah, bro. It ain't
you want that to
bad.
go good. Yeah.
So,
But first to the last episode.
God dog me though, bro. Like I say, man, it's just been every day this week. I just can't. I ain't.
Even when you feel like you got it,
bro. I felt good. So I was like, man, I'm turning the corner. I mean, it took me, but better late than never.
Yeah.
Never late is better.
Yes, sir.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But still didn't. So tomorrow and it was so wild because I had my stuff to come here, my bag right in front of the door. I was like, okay, well, let me pack my lunch kit with the stuff I bought, but like the refrigerated stuff was in the refrigerator. Completely forgot.
You don't want to
about
take that out too early.
Yeah.
It's funny because I know you the type of person that your routine is everything.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's what threw me off.
That would make you.
Somebody else would be like, you just forgot something, but I'm just such a creature of habit that my routine, if it's just thrown off slightly, it just
you getting back.
It
late
makes
on
everything.
Sunday.
It puts everything into disarray.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm aggressive this week. Like I'm Saturday, I'm getting all my or Sunday. Like I'm first thing in the morning to go to HEB. I need to get me some ratio yogurts. Man, we doing a lot of name dropping for free.
The one in Plano. I got some groceries the other day. They didn't have all of my yogurts, bro.
You ain't like that one?
Oh, that's the one I go to.
Down the street?
Well, I order my groceries to pick them up.
Okay.
Go be hands on.
Are y'all judging me?
Yeah.
No,
go be hands
on. I'm not.
Go be hands on.
Well, I live 40 minutes away, so
you don't like walk.
Cut the time
you don't like walk
somehow, huh?
You don't like walk. Some people think walk through the store is therapeutic, aka me.
No, I do. I like going in and
like
doing
the little
that.
coupons that you may not see on. I don't know if you get them online.
You do get them online.
They be right there. You could.
I was like, oh man, I ain't did this.
Nah, you get all the coupons online for sure. You get all the coupons online for sure. I like walking through the store and like being hands on with grocery shopping. But
I want to pick my food.
I want to get groceries from HEB.
Okay.
And I gotta order them because I can't. If on the weekends, that's like a whole like
thing. Packed too.
Like it's a whole thing. Yeah. Saturdays and Sundays, especially during sports.
Oh my god!
And
it's hectic in there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Chill out now because I mean football not going on.
Well, you know the playoffs is here.
And
March Madness is here.
Baseball,
hockey. Oh, downtown was packed this weekend.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
for the hockey.
Straight hockey jerseys.
But
I wish I was into that like that.
I've been to a game before. It was cool.
Me too.
I was inebriated, but
I think that's how you do it.
It was cold in there. Yeah. Granted, huh?
Yeah.
But nah, man, I just gotta be ready for next week, man. I wasn't prepared. I some people can live like that where they just get stuff as they need it throughout the week. I don't like going to the store though. So that's like something I like to do once a week, twice at the most if I plan on cooking during the weekend. You know, I've been on my little cooking spree on the weekends.
I like that.
I did the little baked chicken, cabbage, and twice baked potatoes one week. I did.
Yeah, he cutting up.
I made burgers. I made homemade burgers.
Say nothing.
1 week.
He don't ever invite me over.
And then Friday.
How many times you been to his house?
Once.
I ain't got no seat.
I think I've been. I think I've been there.
I think
3 times.
You been there that many times?
And I said 3. And I said 3, y'all.
I didn't think been there
Listeners, I said 3.
I know you came over with your brother that time to help me hang the curtains.
Then I helped you move your couch in.
Yeah, 2.
That's 2. And then the pregame before we went down there.
Oh, 3.
So that's 3.
3.
Yeah, 3.
Damn.
You know?
I went there once, and that was
you don't really get too many invites. You don't really get too many invites to head out.
It ain't that I don't like. It's just I don't have enough space.
You don't like hosting?
Not enough. I don't have enough space to host.
It's just us two.
I don't have enough space to host. I need some more seating.
Well, I seen your couch. I did go there. Nah, the couch.
You don't
we can fit on the couch,
but you don't want 3 grown men on the same couch
because somebody gonna have to sit in the middle.
We can sit in the floor.
We ain't gotta live like that, bro.
On the floor.
It's a rug.
We don't gotta live like that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give me some chairs, but my thing is, I keep thinking I'm not.
I just want to be invited, boy.
Yeah, I know.
But my thing is, I keep thinking I'm not gonna be there a long time, so I don't want to buy more stuff, but I kind of need to like outfit it with a little bit more to host people.
I mean, for your next place too.
It's
I might want this stuff.
We got a couple
house stuff and apartment stuff different.
Yeah, it's different.
That's true.
That's true.
But I'm gonna give me some bar stools, and I'm gonna get me like I need a couple bar stools and maybe like a little chair. Then I have people over.
You got some extra blankets.
Yeah, I got a throw blanket now. I mean, I'm not giving y'all a throw blanket. I'm gonna just touch the temperature, but I do have a throw blanket now.
Yeah, that's good. That's good though.
Then this week I'm gonna make me some wings and some fries because for the big game coming up. I got a new lemon pepper recipe. I'm trying.
I better get an invite.
I'm not going to invite you, bro.
It's
not personal.
Oh, can you bring me some wings?
No,
I bet.
I can make you some wings another time.
But I appreciate you being honest.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm gonna hold it up against you though.
I don't got the space though, man. You've been in my. It's just I got to get some seating. Let me make it comfortable.
But we your friends though.
I don't like it to be uncomfortable.
We're not gonna be like, they got no seats.
But I'm too old to not have it comfortable for people to come.
That's true.
If I was like 24, just got my first spot.
Y'all been to my house?
But you got seating though.
Yeah,
I don't require much. I'm a simple man, but you got to have seating for people. You gotta have.
You act like I'm bad and bougie.
I don't. Yeah,
you gotta have seating. Maybe it's a me thing. Okay?
It's a you thing.
There, I said it.
Yeah, it's a me thing.
Let me feel comfortable to where I got enough seating. But I want people to be comfortable because like when people they trying, but they really like
they're trying to like situate themselves.
Let me make it comfortable for people, bro. Let me get some more seating in there.
You know what?
I've been looking for bar stools.
I can stay there.
That's a funny talk. That's a funny topic. Yeah, if I could pray there, I could stay there. I ain't scared of nothing.
I ain't scared of
nothing.
Yeah, man. I gotta get that together because I've been in my little cooking bag lately, man.
Yeah, man.
I like that, man.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that too.
Because I used to just eat out during the week. Because I eat clean during the week, so the weekend I eat whatever. But even though I still eat whatever, one of them days I cook because I enjoy my food. I just don't like the process of cooking yet.
You know what I was thinking today? Not today. I was thinking yesterday. I tweeted it. Right? You don't got Twitter. Oh, you're not on Twitter either. But I had tweeted like the key to productivity as an adult. Don't sit down after work. Like don't sit down. Like I came in the house yesterday or 2 days ago. Off mic, my core is not here. But anyway, I was like, okay, I'm cooking today. You make that decision with yourself. I said, hey, I'm getting home. I'm cooking. I made a concerted effort to come home, take my stuff off, jump in the shower, go directly to the kitchen. Don't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if I sit down, it's over.
That's how I've been living for years. I literally do not sit down when I come home from work. Ever.
It's over. It's over if you do that, bro. It's
never
over.
Sit down.
My bad.
I instantly normally do whatever I'm gonna do with my work clothes, and then change and instantly get on out the door.
Can't relate.
Yeah, because I'm at WFH. WFH over there.
I would need a little hybrid schedule though. I couldn't just work exclusively from home.
I like that. I like that. I got a hybrid.
I would need a hybrid.
The only reason this works for me, like I worked in customer service so much that this works perfectly for me. Like I don't really. They kind of like drained me.
Yeah, because you was doing that for years.
Yeah, and I had to.
And that was hardcore human interaction.
Yeah, and I'm taking on all type of energy. So it's like
all type of
energies, bro. So that right there made me feel like, nah, I just want to work from home. Yeah. And then when we in meetings, we ain't even got to like turn our camera on.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Nice.
God bless them. That's the best thing ever.
May God bless you,
man. Because I be in that thing. I be walking around. I'd hit some push-ups.
Yeah,
people talking.
Well, you up there eating?
eating. I'm in the morning. My 7 o'clock meetings. I got my oatmeal. I got my banana and berries and my little coffee and water. Mm-hmm. I just be in there, and I just got a standing desk.
I like that.
I think we can get those if we want those.
I like those because you can adjust them where they come up high.
There's a few people that got.
They pay for them at your job.
I think so. If you want one,
get you one, bro.
Get you one.
No,
bro.
Get you one.
It's different, bro. Because I had one in New York when I was working in New York.
Yeah,
I had that. It made the whole work day because you just like
in the morning.
Standing.
In the mornings is good because it's like it's easy for me to like ease into it if I'm like sitting down, and then like around lunchtime I come back, I just raise that mug up for the rest of the day.
Yeah, especially after you eat. Yeah.
So
make you on your toes.
Yeah, it helps everything flow. It's great. I'm glad I invested in that mug. It's really nice.
I might ask for one.
Yeah.
If they pay for it, just get it, bro. Yeah, even if you don't use it.
Because you can adjust it back to a sitting level.
I know that's going to make my level of intensity go up.
Nah, and especially when you busy, like whenever I'm like really focused and doing work, I stand up, and that literally makes me like work. Yeah. I like it.
In a different mode. I'm gonna ask for one.
Yeah.
I also work in the dark, but that's another story.
You be typing on a different level,
different animal.
I'm about to say now I go in my corner and shadow box a little bit, but
I'm just inside my work van.
I was about to say somebody gonna walk in on me one day. I say somebody gonna walk in on me one day, and it ain't gonna be like awkward because I'm not doing nothing. I'm just shadow boxing. But they're gonna be like, I feel like they're gonna wait for me to get done, probably.
Or they probably gonna see you,
or say something small like, "Man, you getting ready, huh?"
They probably gonna see you and just keep walking, be like, "Ed, I saw you."
Because I really,
they gonna bring it up randomly.
They gonna say that was a nice one too.
Yeah,
that's a nice one too. You gave.
How long you been working on that?
Yeah.
Slip, fade, slip. I see you.
Okay. Yeah.
Slip, fade, slip.
You know something. But anyways, my week has been hectic. My week has been pretty hectic. We've hired a couple of new people, and I've been balancing like training someone and like onboarding. Well, actually, we hired 3 people. Mm-hmm. I was training one. I used one of my other good guys to train another one, and I was onboarding another one at the same time. I was training another one, so that was kind of confusing. But it's been hectic, just like coordinating people, man. Got to make a lot of decisions because like they're looking at you to say, "What do I need to do?"
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how many times you had somebody just ask you like, "What do I need to do?" Like, and they give all the power to you.
Yeah,
all the decision making to you.
What's next?
That's when I owe podcast. I am his way.
Yeah. I am his way. Yeah, hey, reference that. Reference that. But this one is a little bit more hectic because I had a team of guys. 2 of my guys got pulled to another location by the company.
Yeah.
At the same time, three new guys got hired. So I'm trying to place people with people and have people come with me and things like that. And it's been pretty hectic, man. Like y'all been seeing me say in like the group chat that we had, like I've been having some late days, early mornings, late days. Yeah, I've been waking up at like 5 o'clock, 4:30. I don't get home till like 6:30. Yeah. And like it's one of them kind of jobs where like I still got stuff to do after I get home because there's stuff I didn't do on the laptop.
Yeah,
there's like notes I gotta finish, tickets I gotta close. People calling me at 8:25. Hey man, where am I going tomorrow?
Oh yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? I know.
You the person that gotta tell people that?
Yeah. Point of contact, POC. I'm the POC.
So they don't even know where they're going the next day until you tell them?
Or I'll be like, hey, you going with this person for the next 2 days. You know what I mean?
For training. Yeah.
For training. For the training.
Okay. That's what I thought at first. I was like,
no. Every day you got to do that?
Even when it's training, it's like that.
Okay.
It's kind of like training wheels. You take training wheels off. Things like,
and they'll know where to get it from. Yeah.
And now we at the point in the training where like they ready to go be by themselves.
Yeah.
Like I told the guy today, I said, hey, man. I said, training over.
Yeah.
At the job, I said, training over. Like, you by yourself now. Like, you got to do this, and this, and this.
Yeah.
But it's just been interesting to me to recognize that within myself, how I communicate information.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is what you need to do. You got this?
Yeah.
Do you understand this? Like, if you don't know this, tell me. You know, because
now's the time.
Because I say, I'm the same person that's gonna call you. Say, hey, boy, you messed this up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like, it's funny because I'm a nice guy. I know I'm a nice guy, but I draw that back like probably like 92%.
Mm-hmm.
I give him like 8% nice guy, and 92% like, hey, I get on your. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't doing right, I'm gonna let you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. It's been hectic. Like, I haven't had like my afternoons have been just like zapped, bro. Like, I hadn't even had a chance to fit in no workouts. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know, I know we health conscious, but like, I get home,
balance, man.
Bro. I get home at like 6:37. I take a shower. After I do that little thing I do in the kitchen, it's all I got time is to eat and go to sleep. Like,
because you gotta get back in.
Because I got to wake up at 5:30.
6 hours later,
and like that minimizes like what I do for myself to decompress. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where I feel the most effective. Like Ed said, you know, he was out of whack. Should I be out of whack? You know what I mean? Like, dang, like I can't even properly prepare. I can't even properly get back to me at the end of the day because I'm already getting prepared to be this version of me tomorrow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So you don't ever, you kind of don't ever get out of that person, like that work person.
Yes, I don't, because it ends late, it starts early.
Yeah, so you really got to make the most of your weekends. Just to.
Well, I ain't been doing that. I ain't been doing it on my weekends.
Oh, I just meant like just whatever you do to decompress.
Play Warcraft, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes it's just me and the computers, dark room.
Yeah.
Hey, Anita Baker, that's it.
Hey, I know that Anita, but you're right.
Hey, a little about me. I know somebody gonna mention me about that. But anyway, but no. Actually, like, it's push and pull, right? So that's the con. Like the pros is like those guys telling me, man, appreciate you, man. You showed me, like, I know it now. Like, I understand it now. You know, and that's gratifying to me. That really is. And that's kind of what my week's been about. And just preparing for what's to come. You know, I got the interview tomorrow. You know, we talking about job last episode, so I got a pretty important interview tomorrow. We gonna see what happens. And I'm kind of just like in like a ready for anything. You know how you gotta put yourself in that mindset, like, well, I'm ready for this to happen. I'm ready for this to happen. I'm ready for this to happen. So even with like the hard days and the long days, I just like mentally just like preparing myself for whatever's to come. Yeah, you know, and you know I'm like a naturally adaptive person. I kind of just go with the flow. Yeah, but that's how it's been though. That's how it's been for me this week, man. So we gonna see. I got 2 pre-made salads in the refrigerator. I ain't even touched them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even made it to them, but
whenever I can, I will.
Yeah, yes sir. But outside of that, man, I know we a couple minutes in. I want to talk to you guys, and this kind of ties into what I was talking about training these guys, right? So when I'm training these guys, you know, it's the critical training, and then it's like hey, they say we ain't supposed to do this, but I do this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody been hit with that, or hit somebody with that. Like, we supposed to do this, but this is how I do it. Yeah, you know, and when we was talking about topics for the episode this week, we was talking, and there was a lot of things, and we talked about enabling and pandering and things like that. And I wanted us to touch on it because it's something prevalent in my life. Yeah, like when I'm training these guys, am I enabling bad behavior? Like, oh, you ain't gotta do that. You just blah 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 blah. Yeah. Now, when y'all hear enabling, like, first thing come in your mind, is there something that jumps out to you when you hear that? Just that concept or that word or whatever.
Well, if I'm going off my head, when I hear enabling, it just means you letting somebody do something. Yeah, okay. That's what I think of. I actually got the definition pulled up. Technically, giving someone or something the authority or means to do something. And but like I said, I feel like enable always like the way we use enabling, it always got like a negative connotation. Like, oh, you're enabling him. Like, it's always
like pacifying.
It's almost like you always giving somebody the power to do something negative. I never heard of somebody saying you're enabling them like it's a positive thing, but that's because I think that would more so people would probably say you empowering.
Okay.
And I actually got a good old Psychology Today article where it said, "Are you a helper or are you an enabler?" And they say helpers make things better, enablers make things worse. Which one are you? And then they kind of just got a few questions that I'm gonna ask y'all to see how y'all kind of think y'all fall in it. And it was like, the first one is like, do you address problems or do you avoid discussing them? Because they say, I'll read this thing, I'll get y'all thoughts. Because they say enablers prefer to avoid discussions and confrontations. Helpers address specific, disruptive, and distressing behaviors.
Yeah, I'm more of a get it out the way type of person. I don't like to let things simmer.
I'm a person like, okay, I am a little bit of an enabler, but I'm like a short enabler. Like, I'll let you act your way the first time because I see like, okay, that's you.
Yeah.
That's you. That's your that's your disposition to this situation.
Yeah.
But then like, I'm the type of dude, I don't like ridicule publicly. I pull it to the side like, hey man, like that was wrong.
Yeah.
This is how you should do it. Only because I only feel like the way that you can like real seriously like get to somebody is like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only way you can get your point across without without them being like defensive
and feeling attacked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if I said like, say it's like 6 of it, I'm like, oh, boo, you blah blah blah. You like, hold on, bro, like.
Yeah, it's more about the situation than it is about what you're saying.
What you saying? Yeah.
Because you could be right,
but you
wrong for doing it right here.
Yeah. You wrong in your approach.
Yeah.
And go ahead, my bad, bro.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, I think that I definitely, if a conversation needs to be had, I don't wait to have that conversation. Like if it's something like what you described, I'm not gonna make it a big deal in front of a whole bunch of people. Okay. But as soon as the opportunity comes, yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah. We're gonna nip that.
Yeah, we're gonna in the bud real quick. Say,
real quick.
That little thing you did. Yeah.
I got something to say about that.
Yeah, I got something to say about
But
yeah. Do you avoid conversations?
No, but I will say like,
I know he don't.
Once I'll have a conversation though, but if it's just like a stalemate or you just believe what you believe, I'm not gonna have a conversation again because at that point I feel like I'm just like talking in circles. Like if I said my piece, because I gotta say my piece, so I can't avoid. I gotta address problems. Oh, did I ever tell y'all what happened with my ticket?
No, you did.
Oh my gosh!
No, you did.
Sorry guys, get away from enabling a little bit.
It's a little. It's kind of.
It's on the same.
It's on the same.
So I was calling because that date was coming up where you gotta tell them what you want to do, and I literally was calling and like I couldn't get through, and I was like something ain't right because like. They opened at 7:30. I literally started calling at 7:30 and called every hour and couldn't get through.
That boy on top of it.
And so I was like, "Oh no, man! Let me go there after work." And I was going there ready to, say that, "Hey, we're gonna take to trial."
Take it to trial.
Take it to trial.
And I went there, and I was asking. I was like, "Well, ma'am, I've never gotten a citation before. Can you walk me through the process of like my options? I can read, but like kind of." Go into detail and kind of, help me understand. And she was like, well, you can either pay. I got an option to either pay about half of the ticket, which the ticket was. So you can either pay half of it and go to defensive driving and then it'd be off your record.
Or
you can, you can go before the judge. And I was like, wait, so I was like, if I go before the judge, will I still have this option to like just take defensive driving and just pay half of it?
Yeah.
She was like, that's going to be up to the judge. And I said, I said,
They put it in man's. They put it in man's hands. They put it in the man's hands.
I don't like that. I said, I don't like that. I was like, I can't get in front of him and say my piece, then have that option.
He want to get his stuff off.
Yeah, that's it.
I was like, man, and I
scales of justice, man.
Yeah, at that point, I was like, man, how much does this really mean? 'Cause that's a risk, bro.
It is a risk.
I was like, you telling me I can pay half, or the judge, he can be having a bad day. I say something he don't like, and he can just
hold you into contempt. So now you got a whole nother situation.
He can do whatever he wants to me. Balls. I was like, I'm not. I was like, maybe I just file me a complaint against the guy and just go and do my little defensive drive.
There you go.
I'm gonna file a complaint.
There you go.
I'm gonna file a complaint though. Okay. It ain't gonna happen. I know, but
nah, not at all.
No.
That's funny. So,
but anyway, I was like, all right, I was ready to fight the power though. Went in there, head up, chest. Yeah, they told me that. I was like, oh well,
upright.
Do I really need to talk about this?
Half?
Yeah,
and it ain't on my record.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, so if it's off my record, I don't even gotta disclose it? She was like, nah, it's literally off your record. You don't gotta tell nobody. It's not on your record. I was like,
I'll talk about it on the pod.
Well, you know.
Well, I'm gonna just file this complaint and let you know I really didn't like what you did.
Yeah.
Send me to the complaint office.
Yeah. So let me just do this instead then, because I was like, that's a pretty good deal. So I was like, well, you know. So that's how that ended. But as far as that go, I always address stuff because me personally, the type of person I am, I get bothered internally if I don't address something that's bothering me. Like I can't, I have to say something, but I've gotten to the point
Case in point.
Well, I've gotten to the point where I've said something, and then at that point, if it's like a difference of opinion, but I've gotten off what I needed to, I have peace with that. So, what you, because you can't control what somebody do at the end of the day,
right?
Yeah. But as long as you speak your piece, I find peace in that. Like if I say, "Hey, don't do that," and you still go do that, I'm not gonna feel bad for you. I said don't.
Yeah.
Rather than me thinking, man, what if I would have just told him that, hey, you probably shouldn't, Yeah. And then that weigh on you. But once I speak my piece, I'm cool with whatever happened.
I think that goes back to how you provide assistance. So on the Healthline article, it says most people who enable loved ones don't intend to cause harm. In fact, enabling generally begins with the desire to help. So that's what it starts off at. It starts off as like, "Boy, I'm trying to help you."
Yeah.
Put that down.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Or if you need help,
it comes from a genuine place.
Yeah, it comes from a genuine. So
it is. It's not immediately toxic.
Yeah. For example, if you got a job, you make money, but every time rent come around, you got to call home to get some money. Yeah. And they continuing to do that. They telling you hey man, I'm not going to keep doing this. It's not that they don't.
That's a good example.
Yeah. It's not that they want you to do bad.
They don't want you to be evicted, but it's
right. But it's man, I can't keep doing this. But it becomes enabling when the next time you don't hold up that boundary. When that next month come around and I asked again and you next month, man, I done told you And
it gets so bad, bro, that you start planning it.
Yeah.
The 25th, 26th, you was oh, I know bull about this. I know. Right. I know they about to hit me up about this rent. I got my rent. And you didn't heard people say, "Oh, I got my rent." Then they got
and they just list it all out.
Yeah, but they just start accounting for that because they know they gonna have to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And change their whole lifestyle. That's enabling.
That's picture perfect enabling.
Because I'm about to say literally on one of another Psychology Today article, they was saying what are the signs of enabling, and that was literally one of them where they said giving them non-specific help like money that doesn't support in a well-defined goal,
right?
Or cleaning up after them, which is not physically, but they gave examples a parent calls their daughter's college professor to argue about her failed exam grade, or partner lies to his in-laws about her wife's drug problem to protect her from embarrassment.
Yeah.
And then they had one where it was talking about not sticking to your word about boundaries and limits, where you say like, hey, I'm gonna help you this time, but this is it. Okay, you're gonna have to get it together. Then next time, hey, I need you, like you said, and now you back to them.
Yeah. And I think it can be something as simple as someone calling to complain about their life, and you answer, and you just sit there for hours and just listen with no type of solution, or they don't want to hear a solution. They just want to complain about what's going on in their life. And I brought that up because that's like a real life thing. You know what I'm saying? And at a certain point, and at a certain point, me personally, I've had to like tell myself like, all right, man,
I can't do this.
I don't have 3 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have this much time to just hear about what they got going on, especially if I can't get my stuff off.
Yeah.
Everything ain't good in my life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hurting.
I'm human. I go through things.
Yeah. Exactly. So, that's like holding up those boundaries, man, and setting those boundaries, like, is really, that's kind of like how you can turn it over. Because even with me setting up my boundaries, that can turn into empowering too. Giving somebody the opportunity to sit with themselves, or saying that, hey, look, you're going to have to do this in order for me to like talk to you. Like, you're going to have to come, next time you got to come with a solution. Tell me what you did to like mitigate all of these things that you telling me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that still can kind of, I feel like that's kind of borderline, but that still can kind of be like empowering. Like, look, you need to go do all of these things, or there's things that you can do to give you solutions or put you in a better place or move forward, rather than just coming and sitting here and talking to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Here's another characteristic of an enabler. And real quick tangent. I think that we've all enabled before.
Oh yeah.
You know, whether you meant to or you didn't mean to.
Because you do, because normally,
because you just.
I'm about to say,
it's really
you helping somebody.
Yeah.
Honestly, just genuinely wanting to help somebody.
Yeah.
Assist.
Yeah.
Yes.
It turns into enabling.
Yeah.
It's like human nature.
I'm about to say, that's how enabling normally go. It ain't coming from like a place of ill intent where
no.
I mean, some people do, but normally it's from like a genuine place where you trying to help somebody, but in you helping, like we was talking about, I think that really go into the boundary, because if you helping without boundaries, then
anything happens.
Then that's when it can start feeling like it's being like enabling, instead of like you just genuinely trying to help somebody.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's like family, it's like loved ones, like people that you
that's who it comes from.
About. Yeah.
You ain't gonna do it to no stranger, of course, but
I'm about to say that's normally who you end up enabling, or if you in a
you kind of have an affection for the person, like, family,
or if you romantically involved with somebody, you end up enabling,
especially if you're romantically involved with somebody.
And that leads us right into this other point of characteristics of an enabler. It says covering for them or making excuses.
Yeah.
When worried about the consequences of a loved one's actions, it's only natural to want to help them out by protecting them from those consequences. It's tempting to make excuses for your loved one to other family members or friends when you worry other people will judge them harshly or negatively. But this won't help your loved one change, and it won't help you.
Yeah,
been there.
Very.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna say no name. I mean, all three of us was on the.
Oh yeah.
I remember all three of us on the phone call.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, because you know, people, you want to help save people face, and you don't want to put people business out or something, or you don't, you just don't want people to perceive them the wrong way.
Especially if you got to go around them.
You know what's funny? Yeah. That's enabling without the person that's being enabled there.
Yeah. Or
like
knowing about it.
Like you can like enable them with them not even being there.
Yeah.
You be like, man, I went, paid for this mover for this, person.
But she like, she be working and stuff.
But man, she's just a little waitress, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And you probably like, bro, you don't need to be paying for that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, bro,
but nah, she in school though.
She about to get on.
She work hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. That could be enabling.
She got personality, bro.
I mean, no, that could be helping out, but also it's like, how many times are you gonna do this? You know,
about to say, or when you just start allocating. Well, I send a $300, every month, or whatever.
I'm paying that rent.
Say.
But like too, because I feel like, man, it's definitely like I feel like that what mainly would separate helping and enabling for the most part is that boundary.
Mm-hmm.
I think enabling is just like allowing negative behavior to go unchecked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
because about to say, because that's literally lead into this one where it say, do you insist on people taking responsibility or do you make excuses for them?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Let me ask y'all this: have y'all been enabled?
Yes.
Yeah, I ask y'all all the time why y'all didn't stop me in my younger days.
I tell you every time.
Or be like, why y'all didn't ask me why I didn't need to cut my hair?
See, that's something different, bro. That's something different.
Like, come on, man.
Nah, that is not enabled.
They enabled me.
It's not enabled if I say, hey, you should not do that. Or you should, bro, you should cut your hair. Or you should do this, you should do that. And you say, man, I'm good. Like, I got it. I've done my part. Because now I'm empowering you to take this information and do with it what you will. Now, after that point, it's on you.
I definitely been like, "Hey, you tripping," and you just be like, "Okay."
That's so funny, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know you was gonna do that.
but no, Ed say okay, and then continue to trip, like, because no, see, this is a different episode now because this man thought he had all the answers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you couldn't tell him nothing, bro. You couldn't tell Ed nothing,
you don't
bro.
need to do that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to say that. You don't need to say that.
I'm about to say,
that was the biggest part.
That's the real one.
Yeah.
Forget doing it. You don't need to say that. And he say it. Yeah. And I say, what do you think was supposed to happen?
And then years later, he say, why you ain't tell me not to say that?
And I'm like, bro, I told you.
That was kind of mean. I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, you had to do that.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying? That be the thing. 3 years later,
yeah.
He said, I really mean to that.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that, man. And then he turned around. Why y'all ain't say nothing?
And I'm like, Ed, I told you that day. I told you that.
Well, you ain't do enough. It's just like, now that's enabling.
Yeah, that's enabling. That's enabling. That's enabling for sure. But no, like you said though, like just like negative behavior, like we've all seen something go down. You like, cause okay, as friends, as people. Most of our friends are, part of the black community.
Mm-hmm.
We got that stigma, like you got to hold your brother down, like hold me down. You know what I mean? Like hold him down, like, and like you want to be there to show that like I'm loyal to you, like I am loyal to you for your friendship, and that can be a sticky like a fine line. Like okay, bro, I love you, bull. I promise you, I will for your success, but you wrong here. And sometimes people have a hard time saying you're wrong here because of what the backlash should be.
Right.
Well, what you mean? Blah, 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 blah. We've always, bro, but that's always been bad.
Yeah.
I've enabled
that don't make it right. Yeah.
And then you got to admit to you, like, I've enabled you.
But yeah, you see that just in our community a lot where it come with like insist on people taking the responsibility or you make excuses for them when people break the law.
Yeah.
When they be like, they make every excuse, but I'm like, wait, did he do it though?
Did he do it though?
Yeah.
Wait, he did?
He did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
yeah. No matter what it is. Well, yeah, you know, the white man. Nah.
That's only because his mama was already.
Yeah. It's like
make every excuse. Or y'all don't really know his, or whatever, and it'd be like,
nah. But I know that he did.
But that's what I feel like. That's most prevalent. Where you always see that.
Yeah. That's definitely the first Facebook post. Y'all don't even talk about my brother. Y'all don't know what he went through. We've been through a lot. That's an excuse, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
y'all don't say nothing until something negative happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, something negative shouldn't have happened in the first place.
And why is it always negative stuff happening?
Exactly.
I'm about to say, but that could be perceived as enabling because you're making excuses for somebody to the point to where somebody, even if they did do something wrong, they don't feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, at that point, that's you taking on more responsibility than the person doing the action.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's like his or her responsibility to realize the wrongdoings or the error of their ways. Mm-hmm. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like, well, because he not, I am, and I'm gonna shield this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna shield this. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna step in front of that bullet for him.
Because he just don't know better.
Right.
Yeah.
That's such an enabling phrase. He don't know better. You know what I'm saying?
And it's funny because you hear that. I used to hear that a lot, like coming up. Like he don't know better. Yeah, he don't know no better.
Now with children, I literally they literally don't know no better. But like when you're an adult, you know, hey, you can't do that.
But you 21, you like, bro.
Or even when you graduate, it's kind of like I've seen someone be 18, 19 in college and get kicked out of college for something. People are like, well, he ain't really know no better. And it's like, well, you know, you can't smoke in dorms.
But it'd be like some stuff like it's applicable, but then like if somebody buy a car and they don't know nothing about like financing and interest rate, and they hear a 10% interest rate, and they be like, oh, that seems like a low number. They be like, well, no, that's not good. Yeah. Now that's the thing where I be like, oh yeah, they don't know no better.
Yeah.
But like certain stuff, you know, right and wrong from. That's the stuff where I kind of don't, you know, where it's like, no, that don't really apply to that. But then the next thing they say on this article is like, do you recommend a change in behavior, or are you afraid to bring it up? And I think they kind of go into the other conversation where it's like, do you have those hard conversations, or do you kind of just like?
Well, I always say that when you do that, offer like a solution or a change of behavior, it becomes so tough because the person receiving that message has to admit their wrongdoings and where they fall short. You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. I don't think that they have to admit it for you to be able to have that conversation. Kind of like what Ed was saying, where it's like,
for them to change their behavior, they have to have that admitted. It's like, okay, I'm not doing this right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, they have to like know and recognize that within themselves. Like, I'm not doing this right. But my friend, I'll cut you off. What you were saying?
No, you get it. I think, but yeah, I feel like for
the person,
for the person having the conversation and wanting
I get
that to change, or wanting to like hold up that boundary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not coming to you to
change you.
I'm coming to you to put up a mirror and say, hey, this is what you're doing, and it's not okay.
Yeah.
And although I've like let this go on for this amount of time, I can't do it anymore. So the only way that we can go along how we've been is if you change this.
Yeah.
And if they don't decide to change, then I have to hold up my side of whatever it was and walk away, or vice versa.
Yeah, because like I said, at the end of the day, you can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do.
Right.
The only thing you can do is like, you cannot enable the behavior where.
Yeah, you can't allow them, like, if they have an alcohol problem, you don't take it to the bar. Like, don't.
Yeah, but that's enabling. Like, oh, well, you know, it is a weekend.
It's a Saturday.
They should have. So that's like, that's your part to do in somebody's life. Because it's between, like you say, that's the difference between helping and enabling. Mm-hmm. Where somebody say, hey, man, I'm trying to get a little six pack. Like, nah, I'm not helping you do that.
Because like, I know what that leads to.
Yeah. I'm not enabling you.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I'm gonna move around. If that's what you're gonna do, then I'm gonna leave. Yeah.
How many times we did something like, well, I know what that leads to. Like, we don't need to do that because that leads to that. And you're like, you're not gonna stop at a six pack.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop.
It's not gonna stop.
Nah, bro, let's just take one shot.
Well, let's go see what.
Yeah, I'm about to say, let's go here.
Let's go see what sugar.
Yeah.
Let's go talk about.
Yeah.
Let's go swing by there. Like, nah, bro, I can't go there with you.
I know you know what's in there.
Yeah. You already been there.
Yeah,
you been there. You was there last week.
Yeah, exactly.
But what we talk about, this is another one from the Healthline article. It says avoiding the issue. Mm-hmm. It says whether your loved one continues to drink to the point of blacking out or regularly takes money out of your wallet, your first instinct might be to confront them. You know, you're doing this wrong. You want the behavior to stop. It says, but after think about it, you may begin to worry about their reaction. Mm-hmm. You might decide it's better just to ignore the behavior or hide your money. You know, doing things for yourself instead of just confronting them.
Like actually addressing it.
Yeah.
And this last two is often frightening to think about bringing up serious issues like addiction once you realize there's a problem. This can be particularly challenging if you already tend to find arguments or conflict difficult. Mm-hmm. So if you're not already on that level to where y'all can talk to each other freely, this makes this even harder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And closing out the passage, it says, but avoiding discussion prevents you from bringing attention to the problem and helping your loved ones address it in a healthy, positive way.
I'm about to say, because if you know something wrong or something isn't right and you avoiding it, that's enabling essentially, because you know you should say something, but you're not.
Yeah.
But you still in like you still kind of taking that bullet because you doing what on your side. Like if I'm going to hide my wallet so you don't steal from me,
right.
I'm like still kind of like helping you still be a klepto. Like you know what I'm saying? If it ain't me, it's gonna be somebody else. But if I know that you wrong, you wrong.
It's funny. Instead of telling you stop stealing, I hide my wallet.
Yeah. Instead of saying stop stealing, I'm gonna make sure you can't steal from me.
I know what you're doing. You need to stop.
But you ain't gonna do it to me though. You know what I mean? Like
it ain't gonna be me you steal from, but.
Yeah. Like I say, man, I feel like it's so like layered and nuanced because I really feel like most of the time.
Okay.
Like when it comes to enabling, it really just be coming from like a place of just trying to help somebody.
Okay.
But I feel like the important thing is just to have that wherewithal and self-awareness. Okay. And be able to set a boundary to know like, okay, I did this for him once. Now he depended on me for this. Like, that's not what that's not what I'm trying to establish.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be here to help if he needs me, not him just knowing he can use me.
And push him along.
Yeah. Because it is a difference. And, like, to be frank with you, some people, like, we would, like, not feel good about, even if somebody willing to help, we going to take it. But, like, if we need to, but, like, we would rather, like, help ourselves than have someone else help us. But some people don't have that, like, shame or self-pride within themselves.
They would lean on that.
If you don't. If some people say, "Hey, bro, I'll give you 300," like, oh, okay,
yeah.
Me, I'm be like, nah, I can get on my own. I'm good.
Yeah.
If I need something, I'll come to you. But nah, you don't just do that. And then some people be like, oh, well, shoot, they said they willing to do it. I was like, but that's help. They're not trying to enable you. They trying to help you. It's a difference.
But if someone's like codependent or has like a codependent personality, that. I think that's how that turns into enabling.
Yeah.
Even if the person isn't trying to enable that person, they just want to help that first time. That opens a door for somebody to just keep coming back.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. I appreciate that money the last time, man, but man, I'm still down bad. You know what I'm saying? Like it opens that door for the floodgates.
Yeah. I just think. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say sometimes you gotta know when enough is enough.
Gotta know when to hold them.
Just like from personal experience, right? So, and I think about this too. I think about this a lot. So y'all know my family. My family, right? We do a lot of gatherings, a lot of cookouts and stuff like that. And this is like what I challenge myself with, what I struggle with. We cook, we have coolers. We have coolers. Drinks be in there, things like that. Y'all just came by and grabbed y'all whatever y'all needed out of there. Sometimes like we'll be in those situations and like a person or persons, people, they'll walk up and you kind of know about them. Like, okay, they kind of go off the deep end. You know what I mean? Like if they start drinking, they gonna turn up.
Yeah.
Y'all know this. Y'all been in my grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I be thinking to myself, I be like, is it my place to say something? Because that might not even be my homeboy like that.
Yeah,
that's like an uncle or a cousin's homeboy.
Yeah.
So they should say that.
Yeah.
Should I say that? Or if I'm going to get me a Miller Lite out the cooler and they say, "Bro, grab me one."
Yeah.
Do I grab one?
Right.
Or do I be like, "Nah, bro, I can't give you that." You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of been hard to navigate in my life.
Yeah.
Cause like we said about the reaction, I don't want to be like, "Nah, but I can't give you no beer, but you know how you get."
Yeah. Well, how do I get?
Yeah, but
bro, I got it. I know what I'm doing,
good, bro. I'm grown. I've been doing this for
But picture me, because I hear the stories from my cousins and my aunties.
Yeah.
Oh man, at the club last week, such and such.
Yeah.
Got towed up. He was wilding out on people. Mm-hmm. But that same person walk up to our crawfish board or our barbecue.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, y'all said he was like that. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thwarts the point I'm making. But the point is like, sometimes it is kind of on the people that's close to them that know them.
Right.
Because bro, that's happened to me. Like, I go to the cooler, I'm going to give me a beer or something like that.
Yeah.
And the person that wants to be enabled say, hey, Jew, grab me one.
Yeah.
You know? You know what I'm saying? But as for me, what I do, I look at my auntie or whoever know I'm like, and they be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and I guess the point I'm making is just like, sometimes you don't feel comfortable with the person enough to even make that stance.
Yeah, that's true.
And sometimes you got to tell the person that know them.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Ed, you and Bull close. Say I didn't know y'all. I'm like, Ed, bro, that boy Bull be tripping when he do.
But yeah, that's the case too. Because sometimes too, if a person,
because a lot of people deal with that, like you know,
and if you don't got that type of rapport with a person, they probably won't take it the right way anyway.
Yeah, they
like,
won't.
Who are you to tell me what I need to do?
Yeah, so exactly.
Something you heard
exactly.
Yeah.
But you know, I will say sometimes, like I didn't have family members, friends. Hey man, don't give him no more beers. You know what I mean? Like don't give him no more. Don't give him no more. Yeah, they give you that. You know, I didn't have to hit that on a couple people. Like, hey, he
good, bro.
He good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know, and that be it. But that's a real moment.
Yeah,
it's so seamless though. You at the cookout, people dancing, cha sliding, and electric. You know, everything you talking to your cousin, your nephew. You know, everybody having a good time. It's such a good environment.
Yeah.
That you don't even know how evil is prevailing through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you going to go get that beer and you going to know how you going to be off that beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But old boy say, hey, grab me one. You don't know how you go.
Yeah. Because you don't know from the can of paint. You just think somebody asking you to do something for you.
And it's just vibes. So you just want everybody to feel good.
But a real person that's looking for that wants to abuse, like an addict or something, they take those opportunities.
Yeah. They look for those opportunities.
They look for it. Like, oh, Ed don't know me. Because, this is funny. Because it'd be like 10 people probably didn't told him no already.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm not giving you no more.
Yeah.
Or no, you can't drink over here. But Ed will walk.
It'll be the person that they don't know.
Yeah, they be like, oh, he don't know me.
Yeah.
He don't know me. Hey, young brother, don't even know your name. Hey, young brother, give me one out of there. And Ed be like, you know.
Yeah, especially if you don't know him, you just gonna be like, it's cool. That's
cool.
This Jew people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But it's on me to be like, hey, don't give it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give it no. You know what I mean? So the enabling is so layered.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it looks like a straight up conversation, but the way it happens can be so run of the mill. Like, you know, you just in a function and something like that happen. I don't know, just the conversation brought that up to me because I've seen that a lot. I've seen it where you do give him that beer. And 2 hours later, he tripping.
Yeah.
And they be like, man, who gave him that? You know what I'm saying? Who gave him that shot of tequila? You be like, oh, man. They be like, dang, it was me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a real thing. And I have to recognize that in myself. But it do flows into just like awareness, you know, like awareness of the situation and things like that. But that's a major thing though, like enabling, because when somebody's looking to be enabled, it can be detrimental. It can be very toxic, and it shows up in a lot of ways. And you know, but to answer your first question, when I am enabled, I do feel that though.
Yeah.
Like people just telling me, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, Joe, you can do that. You can do that.
Yeah.
And you like, bro, am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? Like I used to say, am I tripping? You know, am I out of line? Like, you know.
And you usually, I mean, I ask that because I have as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you definitely can feel it because you kind of, you know what, like, for instance, like if something simple like me, like beginning to work out or something, I know if I don't want to do something or if I'm being lazy or something, I know who to talk to tell me, yeah, bro, you good. Like, don't even trip on that, man. Like man, you good. You done went this time. You know what I'm saying? Like you know who to talk to get that. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And so for me, it started feeling once it starts feeling kind of unnatural, or it feels like I'm like really making excuses. Then you also know the people that's gonna tell you what you don't want to hear.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know who to call. Yeah.
For the type of answer you want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Typically, that's
because we do.
y'all.
But I say because you do have. Yeah, that's very true. Because even when I be like contemplating purchasing something, I know the people that's gonna like
tell you to buy it.
Tell me to buy it.
Yeah,
that it's gonna be the people that's probably gonna tell me no. Then it's like the people that's really in the middle that'll be like. That's sensible.
It could go either way.
Like, do you want
they gonna ask the question. Yeah, they gonna like try to have a conversation.
Sure. Or if it's crazy, like, nah, bro, you really wild.
Or it'd be like, if you buy this, how you gonna eat at, you know?
Or how many jackets you got already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many jackets you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love a good jacket.
That be the one.
Because that boy love a good jacket.
He love a good jacket. He love a good thrift sale.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. He don't call me for
jackets,
that. Yeah. Because he called me. I'm saying, hey, you look good.
Yeah.
I said, hey, you look good. I said, hey, you know,
you know what it is when you hit that FaceTime.
I got a disturbing amount of jackets, y'all. I like jackets, man. I like jackets.
But no, that's true though. Like, because you can look for the enabling.
You can
when you're on the other side of it, like
and you can look for it like subconsciously. Yeah, like it's not in your mind, like in your foremind, you can be like, man, I really need advice on this, or I really want to talk about this and talk this through.
Yeah,
but you don't want that person that is gonna give it to you, is gonna give you the answer that you need. Yeah, because that might be too confrontational, or it might make you feel some type of way, or the way that they say it might make you feel defensive and feel defenseless. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And feel like less of a person. So, subconsciously you're like, well, I don't want to hear that. So I'm gonna call this person because I know it's gonna be soft. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's that's self-awareness though.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody ain't got that.
Yeah. You be like, bro, I want to do this. And you think about it like, okay, there is some negative. There's some real life negatives to this. And there's some real life positives.
Yeah.
If I want to lean into this side, I'm gonna call this person to get some reaffirmation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call this person to get some pushback. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm literally looking for that, like and that happens, bro. And it happens. It's such a sensitive thing, though. Like it can go either way. A lot of the times, it can go either way. Because I know I've been enabled, bro. I know I done did some stuff. I was like. Shoot, I done had the air reaction like, bro, why you let me do that? Why you let me kiss on that girl neck in the party, man? Why you ain't put me up?
Man, at that point, there ain't really nothing you can do. Except walk up and grab you by your collar.
Hey, brother, it was already happening, brother.
I look over man.
It was already.
I look over hit one of them.
Hey, it
was already happening.
Yeah.
It was already happening.
Hey, at that point, as long as it's consensual.
It was already happening.
We'll talk about it on the ride home.
Oh man, that's what I'm saying. Hell of a pass.
Yeah.
Hell of a pass.
Oh my god.
But no, man, nah. I think there's real healthy conversation going on because when you talk about enabling, the thing easiest to run to is addiction, right? Because that's the other side of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That. We haven't said the word, but that's kind of what was been on the other side of it, And
the biggest thing.
The biggest thing, and we I know that is on our list to do addiction, because that's a whole nother that's a whole nother monster.
Yeah.
Because everybody's addicted to something.
Yeah.
Mine just happened to be you.
Hey.
There you go. Hey, sometimes it's that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's external, sometimes it's internal, sometimes it's visual, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just, whatever, but dealing with it can be hard. And it's one of the things I feel like that is so prevalent in our community, our black community, because we're black men, that like we avoid because we just know how hard it is just being us. You know what I mean? You be like, go back to my example. Okay, man, it's Friday, Saturday. Such and such and worked at the cement plant all week.
Yeah.
Man, he deserve a beer.
Yeah.
You rationalize it.
Yeah.
With our struggle.
Yeah.
With our experience, just being
empathizing.
Empathizing. Like Ed just said, he been fighting a good fight all week.
Yeah.
Now if Ed walked in here with a bottle, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna be like, you right.
I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna take the shot with him.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed,
well deserved.
Pull me up. Pull me up. You know what I mean? I might have had a great week. Wouldn't even think about that. But because he's experiencing that,
I want to help him.
Hey, I'm gonna let him get his stuff off.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
And I'm gonna be there for him.
Yeah. It's enabling phrases.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you get your stuff off.
Yeah, I want to be there for you. You know what I'm saying? I had a good. Let me. I'm gonna lift your spirits up. You know what I'm saying?
Those enabling phrases. Like you hear yourself say that, you probably enabling somebody. Yeah. Like, well, go ahead and get your stuff off.
Yeah. I was just about to say that when I say that when I just let him get his stuff off.
Yeah,
that's enabling.
That's enabling.
That's enabling, bro.
It is.
Yeah. That's an enabling phrase.
Scale. Yeah.
You don't even know you did it. You don't even know you doing it, but you just, you know.
I do.
And you like opening that door. Well, yeah, but you like opening that door.
Yeah, you opening the door like.
So anytime he know, like, oh, if I want to grab a bottle and I feel like this is a situation, I can come to, man, I had a bad week, man. Hey. I got this bottle though. I'm trying to.
And you know me, I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all need to go home. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to go home. Both of y'all need to go home. But anyways, but you know, I guess I was just trying to put it into scope because, you know, there's a lot of facets of it, you know.
Yeah, it really is. That's a lot. I say then there's a lot of levels to enabling too. Like you say, it's on one extreme in the spectrum when you enabling addiction, and then on another end it's like it's kind of harmless, and you like you say, you just letting somebody get their stuff off.
Yeah.
Even though you may look at, it's not. Yeah. But it's like it's not really. But it ain't truly detrimental,
right?
But you know, when I do that, I be like, I hope this don't go into nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, for real.
I do be like, I hope this don't go into nothing. It had in mind. Okay, never mind. Y'all go ahead. But anyways, yeah.
I have another question about that.
Oh, go ahead.
We don't have to get too into it, but there's a thing where, like, empowerment and enabling is like a thin line. So there's a thing right now where there's like, I guess these help organizations for addiction and for like substance abuse that like give out the I guess not the drugs,
they'll give you like
but they
clean
give you the
syringes,
and things like that. And so seeing that is like I can see how that can be helpful and like kind of empowering, but also I kind of feel like that's still enabling, and I wanted to get y'all thoughts on that.
That's a fine line because again, if somebody gonna do something anyway, I would rather them be as safe as possible. If they, like you say, especially with addiction, like if they like injecting themselves with something, I would rather them use a clean needle than a dirty one that they got from somebody that they done been passed around. And like I say, because at the end of the day, it's like you can't like control what somebody, especially if you dealing with it on the extreme end like that, where it's a hardcore addiction, you really can't, just say stop and they're gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, you can't just turn it off.
Right. Yeah, so at that point, it's like, well, let me, I guess,
make this the safest way possible.
Because I think that's the approach they take, because they do like give like clean syringes and stuff, but they also do other stuff too. They ain't gonna just be like syringes. But it's like, hey, if you ever want to like, take the next step or blah blah blah, they say, well, you can find us here, and they give them like pamphlets and stuff too.
Yeah, I was just about to say like, and
they might give them some food too, so make sure they eat, and it ain't like I'm enabling you to keep and going and keeping the party going, but it's like
it's like breadcrumbs.
Yeah, it's like at minimum, take this, make sure you eat, make sure you're using clean needle,
and also like that gives them like a base, right? Like you were saying there, not to be redundant or repeat it. You give them that clean, so they know they can get it from there. And then the more they come, you kind of give them more. Hey man, you can do this here. Like you got this opportunity here, you got this outlet here.
Sit, come talk to me, or like you ever.
No, I've heard of that a lot, and dang, that is enabling.
Yeah.
At its base, that is enabling.
Yeah.
But I think it has a good cause behind it. Like, that's like, kind of like what Ed said, like, we think about the negative connotation. I mean, they're doing a negative thing, but it's like, come here for this so that we can work on you. You know what I mean?
So that we know that you're all right.
That you're all right.
Essentially,
that type of thing.
Yeah. That was just something I thought about whenever I was reading through the articles earlier.
Because I know,
like, well, that's,
I know a couple of countries that do that.
Yeah.
Sweden,
there's a lot of countries that do that.
Sweden does that a lot.
Yeah. And there's some countries that like made it legal, like made all of it legal.
Yeah.
And apparently it's worked. But yeah, that was just something I thought about because I was like, that can be an empowering undertone, but still while enabling. And so I wonder, I just wonder like what the statistics on that is and everything and like how that's working and stuff. But yeah, just wanted to throw that out there.
I feel it. Interesting topic though, man. Interesting topic.
It's a lot to enabling. Like I said, I feel like everybody probably enable somebody.
It's like a daily thing, bro.
Yeah.
Like you don't never say, "Oh, I'm about to enable this person." Yeah. Some people might. But I say this. When you've done it.
Yeah.
Oh dang! I let that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be after a night of whatever, or after a conversation. Dang! I let that happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What did I do to let that happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I told him, go say that. You know what I'm saying?
I think it starts as something other than enabling, and then the steps after that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the steps after that kind of brings it to enabling. Like the more you do it.
Yeah, because like I said, I feel like it normally start like you say, I feel like the base or the first step of enabling that people take before they get to full-fledged enabling somebody is just trying to help. It's just helping somebody.
I think when you start ignoring, you know what I'm saying? When you start ignoring
the patterns.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
when you start ignoring, then it like switches over.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's when help can escalate to enabling.
Yeah, that's when it switches over. But
that's enabling, folks. There's a lot to it.
Yeah.
But everybody do it, man.
Yeah, and sometimes, like I said, I feel like it'll be a good thing to like kind of take a step back, and we're gonna post the articles and the link and kind of see like you say, you may not even realizing that you actually are enabling somebody. Those will be there, and this has been episode 104 of the Transferable Experience podcast. Like always, remember to do all the things on all the things, and we'll be back with y'all next week.